are back on campaign, so we're going to look at some land, which is something I haven't done in a while. I'm excited about it. This land is in Florida. We're actually driving down. One of the things I appreciate about being positioned in Georgia is that I have a strong sense of where I want to be geographically. This is based on travel preferences. I mostly travel to the old world, to Africa and the Middle East, rarely to Asia. This is desirable to be on this side of the U.S. And also thinking about temperature, Atlanta is a bit colder than I would like during the winter. So for that reason, we're heading south toward Florida, looking to avoid lands that experience flooding and are vulnerable to hurricanes. So we're going to northern Florida to look at a couple lots, one 10-acre lot and another 20-acre lot, with the idea that at minimum, we want to have enough land to build 2 residences, large residences per regulations, and perhaps much more than that. Beautiful options, and the idea is that if we are to build, we want to be able to build something better than anything we could have bought. I repeat, we want to build something better than anything we could have bought. So here we are on a road trip. We're about maybe 3 hours in. It's a 4-hour, 10-minute trip, and we'll keep you posted. We are about 15 minutes from the land lots that we'll be looking at. It may take a bit of work to actually locate them. The seller, for some sick reason, doesn't want to show up and escort us, which perhaps is just the way their business works. A lot of people are pump faking. But anyways, we're going to look at 2 properties. I'm seeing that a lot of these homes around here, many of them are not site built. They're manufactured homes, mobile homes. A lot of rubbish along the public road, which is in fact paved, but you can tell the government's not really doing their job, and people obviously are just low class throwing the garbage out. It's quite sad, but we see that there's a lot of metal roofs. I like this land over here. That's gorgeous right there. A lot of metal roofs, which is probably due to the weather. Metal roofs are something I've been interested in just due to your opportunity to paint them. They look better over time, in my opinion, as opposed to the shingle roofs. So making a note of that. It looks like we're coming up on the Alapaha River. They name a lot of things, the Americans name a lot of things for the natives that they've conquered. It's kind of curious. I guess the only thing left from the natives is the things we named after them. But anyways, we're just driving over a river apparently. Can't quite see it. And it appears that the pattern of trees has become thicker, which obviously costs money to clear. So I'm hoping that we see these lots to be reasonably cleared. If not, we got to call Dave. I saw an ad for a dude named Dave who apparently clears land. Looking forward to getting a quote. This is undoubtedly perhaps a lower class, lower income area, just as indicated by the fact that people throw garbage on the ground, A, and then B, that it doesn't get cleaned up. But you know, such is life. The beauty of the land is kind of increasing as we drive, so I'm pretty thankful about that. Looks like that's Gibson Park. That might be a public park. That'd be nice. That's just going to add to property value and cool things you can do. We're approximately 14 minutes, 10 miles from the actual lots that we're looking at. And I'm excited. Very much so looking forward to this. I am, in fact, one who can be patient, but I prefer not to be patient. And building requires patience and time. So we'll see what that process may look like. Fiber optic. I'm curious to know how far it goes that way and that way, and like why that collection of
vegetation seems to be thicker. Might be water over there. But, and I don't anticipate any of this is going to develop at all, especially with that cemetery there. That kind of sucks. But it is 20 acres. And I'll have to check the regulations out here, but definitely seems like you got enough quiet that you can shoot out here. Seems like no one really lives out here. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't think anyone lives out here.
At least I know I'm chambered now. That was a lot louder than I remember. I think it's because I have my other ones. I know they're loud, but I'm always wearing headgear. Way louder than I remember. Like my shit is ringing right now, unfortunately. Damn. But as I was saying, when you learn how to shoot and someone comes into the house, as soon as you bust off a round, they're just gonna leave because of the noise, you know. The fear of like, oh damn, like someone's trying to take me out, they're gone. That seemed to be pretty well cleared, huh?
Yeah, it does.
So that's one thing I like about being out in the country is that there's not so much government to where you actually can feel the freedom. There's no way I could be in my hood just busting off shots with no complaints, you know, and police are about to arrive soon, right? But, you know, you got to order a silencer just so you don't have to every single time. But silencers are mostly hard to get and illegal. If you wanted to do something, it probably needs to be level. But being that it's Florida and it rains a lot, I'd be curious as to what the key would be in terms of making it level, but still having a drain, where it can drain off. Like if you wanted a playing field or something like that. And you know, it's not doesn't seem to have any natural grass or coverage. I wear boots in this joint. Not too hazard access. I guess that is another issue with road frontage is the garbage. So maybe we don't want road frontage. Huh. I'll just give him a call right now. You have any questions for him? Just walk back. Hello, Doug. Marquett Burden. We've been interfacing via email. I'm out at your lot 2 right now. Is lot 2 at all? Yeah, it's a 10-acre lot, Mitchell Estates lot 2.